Welcome back to Tenacious Viking Plays Train Simulator 2015. Let's go in and see if we can get this to work today. In the Academy. Yeah, that wants to start, but the one I want to play. Yeah, it's going to work. Okay. Advanced brake systems. I gotta make sure. Uh-oh. Oh, I covered up my mouse. I'm transporting my laptop back and forth these days, and gosh, this is such a mess. I sure wish I had a decent place to do this, but I don't, so I'll make the best of it. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, all right, let's try this. I gotta read very carefully today because I don't know what's going on, and I meant to have a cheat sheet handy, and I forgot. So this will be exciting. I told you a little about the Norfolk Southern Dash 840C is actually a GE locomotive, or at least a GE, I suppose, electronics, the electrical part, the generator. Because that's what they specialize in, don't you know? Looking at the list of Academy sections, I'm really not going to learn much about driving a train the proper way, although there might be a place I could go and review those things without just having to watch the video. I'm not sure. Okay, increase, decrease with control shift 1 and 2. Control shift. Brake difficulty multiplier. In this tutorial, you will learn about the advanced braking systems. Close each window to continue in before performing instructions. The camera will change view when each control is set correctly. This locomotive is equipped with 3 different brake systems depending on requirement. 3? I only see 2 there. The independent brake controls systems only on the locomotive itself. This is used when running alone. Okay. The auto brake controls systems along the entire train. Long trains can mean this brake takes a long time to react. So plan ahead when wishing to slow down, or you may overshoot and fail to slow or stop. So the auto brake. Okay. Oh wait, that one. Okay. The dynamic brake uses resistance in the motors to slow the train rather than using friction brakes. Resistance in the motors to slow the train rather than using friction brakes. Whoa. So what do you use when? The MFD on the right displays information about the air brakes, which are controlled using the automatic brake. As you increase the automatic brake, the equalizing reservoir drops from 90 psi to 0. Once the ER is set, the brake pipe slowly decreases to match the ER value. Well, it's a lot of letters and stuff that don't mean squat to me. ERRP. Okay, ER, equalizing reservoir, brake pipe. Huh. All right. Applying the automatic brake also increases the brake cylinder, which goes up to a maximum of 65 psi, and is your actual braking power. It is only affected by the BP. If your BP reaches 0, you will no longer be able to brake and you will be a runaway train. However, your BP will increase when your brake is released. So you kind of have to nudge that, I guess, huh? The longer your train, the longer the brakes will take to apply and recharge. The brakes cannot be released gradually. Any release will fully release the brakes, but they won't start recharging until you move the brake handle to the release position. Ooh. Well, I don't quite understand that. This is going to suck. The automatic braking defaults to medium level. Give this tutorial a go first at that level and get used to it. As your confidence grows, retry this tutorial at each difficulty level and find the one you like best. Use Control Shift 1 to make it more difficult and Control Shift 2 to make it easier. You will be asked to stop this train in a moment, so first take some time to adjust the brake difficulty if you wish. Close this window and then adjust the brake difficulty. Okay, it's set to medium. Let's make it easier. Control Shift 2. Okay. Okay. Let's stop your train as it travels down this decline. Close this window when you're ready to begin and then set the automatic brake control just above min. So your train comes to a stop. Just above min. I don't know where min is. Okay, just above min. All right. I don't know if this is right or not. I tried to make this a little easier, but I'm not sure I did because I hit caps lock instead of 2 for some strange reason. I've got it what I consider just above min, but I don't know what the game means by it. So I don't know if I'm just waiting to stop or, and of course I can't see the indicator. Wheel slip. Okay. Okay, I tried to increase it, got a little bit of wheel slippage, so I backed off, and that seems to be working better now. This is a long train. I've driven a few longer freight trains on a couple of scenarios, and I don't remember it being this difficult. You don't even get to see any scenery. You just put a little more brake power on, see what happens. See, we're actually speeding up a little bit. As you can see on the right MFD, the ER has dropped from 90 and the BP is slowly decreasing to match it. The BC will increase. This is your actual braking power. Remember, now that they are applied, lowering your brake even slightly will completely release the brakes. Okay. As you can see from the speedometer, you are slowing down, but as your train is so long, it will take a while to come to a complete halt. Once you do, you will have completed this tutorial. So I'm at 26%. Unfortunately, you failed to stop the train. Try again. You may wish to try an easier braking difficulty. Yeah, so just above minimum is actually quite a ways above minimum. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm not sure I need to do this at an easier level, but I'm going to anyway just for the sake of completing the tutorial and trying to understand what they really wanted me to do. I feel like, yeah, there we go. Okay. Brake difficulty multiplier easier. Okay. Easier or easiest? Okay, independent brakes, locomotive only. Auto brake. The one we're going to use, excuse me, and the dynamic brake resistance in the motors. I don't know if I'm allowed to use that or not. As you increase the automatic brake, the equalizing reservoir drops from 90 psi to 0. Once the ER is set, the brake pipe slowly decreases to match the ER value. Applying the auto brake also increases the brake cylinder, which goes up to a maximum of 65 psi and is your actual braking power. It is only affected by the BP. Your BP reaches 0. Okay. Longer your train, but they won't start recharging until you move the brake handle to the release position. Braking defaults to medium level. This tutorial ago. Okay. Okay. Just above min, so your train comes to a stop. All right. Okay, we are getting feedback on the speed that it's dropping, so that's good. Dropping rather quickly, actually, right there. Still don't like the fact that they make you use the HUD to monitor your progress on a tutorial. So it doesn't, instead of letting you watch the gauges that you're going to be using. Oh, that was bumpy as hell. How come? Okay, we're already at about the place where we ended last time, so I think we might make this. And I see down at the bottom we have an orange line, so that's where we need to stop, is by the end of that. I don't know if we're going to make it or not. We've got some pretty good braking power going right now, so we'll see if we make it. I don't know. Jury's still out. This takes some experience, I think, to judge this, because if you try to brake a little too much, you're going to get some wheel slippage apparently, And you're also going to get that, whatever that pressure reservoir effect. Boy, almost made it. I mean, the speed is dropping pretty fast, but I'm past the orange area, so I think that means I went too far. And I don't know now what kind of feedback you get in the window, the pressure gauge. Okay, I think I got it. I still don't know exactly how much more I could have tried to slow down. Congratulations, you have successfully stopped the train. This concludes the braking systems tutorial. Boy, I got a lot of questions about this. I also have questions about how to actually get the tutorial to work. See, when I go to tutorials, I get the same kind of error that I originally had on Academy. You're also supposed to be able to rerun these Academy lessons, and that's not working. So next time we'll do coupling and uncoupling. I call it the college lessons. And if we have time, we might get to switching junctions as well. So, thanks for joining me for this advanced braking lesson. And join me next time when, once again, Tenacious Viking plays Train Simulator 2015.